Happy Wednesday, guys. It is January the 3rd. Did you slide?
No, the pinestraw slid under me.
Say good morning, Nate.
Morning, Nate. Hey, you told me to say good morning, Nate.
Well, I meant tell them good morning.
Good morning, Nate.
Oh, gosh. But anyway, there's a lot of guys.
Of the law.
Do what?
Letter of the law.
Yeah, letter of the law. Guys, there's a lot of lawn care people out there that shut down in the wintertime. I'm not one of them. And the reason why is because I have bills to pay. But no, in all honesty, I am blessed with great customers that allow me and want me to actually come and do the stuff in the winter. Sorry about that, there's a car coming by or a truck coming by. That want me to do the stuff that I don't have time to do in the summer, like trim bushes, cut limbs out of trees, that kind of thing, and put fertilizer out for them. This lady here, she's elderly, she's not home right now, but she can't do stuff like that, so she buys the stuff and tells me what to do with it, and I try to oblige. I don't charge her for it. I'm not making any money on it. I charge her the regular service fee, but you know, it is what it is. But anyway, I'm gonna walk you around and show you kind of what we're gonna do, and then we'll get started. If you're new to the channel, thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Make sure when you subscribe to leave me a comment on the video you subscribed from, so YouTube will know that you are a real person and not a bot. You don't see it on your end, but on my end, they take the subscriptions away until they verify them because there's no comment. If you comment, that lets AI know that you're a real person. So please comment when you subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much. My name is Brian, his name is Nate, and you're watching Nate's trying to get the door open. I don't know what he's trying to do. Is it that heavy? Or are you that weak?
Yes, it's heavy. The door not ajar. Door metal. Here.
Oh gosh. Guys, I'm sitting here holding the phone in my hand. It was probably shaky, but I've got the tentacle here, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use it as a selfie stick. Now that's better. Now, you what?
I can't get the cap off. It won't unscrew. Try and unscrew that sucker.
There it goes. You had the same problem with that as you did the door.
It's not a jar, it's a metal.
No, that's not a jar or a metal. That's a plastic.
I'm talking about the door.
All right, I'm going over here. All right, guys, let's walk around and see what we got to do. You guys have seen me, if you've been on my channel, been subscribed to my channel any length of time. Roll with it, big dog. I'm gonna take you guys around real quick and let you see what we're gonna be doing first, and then we're gonna do some filming. In case you're wondering, I'm using the tentacle as a selfie stick. I'm gonna touch up this bush right here. This is a holly, and these here are gardenia bushes. And with azalea bushes, you have to be really careful because the spring blooms have already set, the buds have already set. I'm seeing if I can see one. Yeah, there's one right. See that brown spot right in there? That's a bud for spring. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna cut the long shoots off. And the next time we have a warm day, much like we're having today, it's almost 55 degrees now. It's not even noon. They'll reset the blooms. We're gonna cut some of this wax myrtle off here to open up this area here. We're gonna trim some of these limbs back right here.
Correction.
What?
Get a mower through there without. Get a mower through there without going.
Yeah, we'll probably trim some of these limbs up. I like keeping the tree limbs. You see this limb right here? Well, you probably can't. That limb right there. Well, I'm 5'8", And you can see I'm intermingled in it. When you're sitting on a mower, you're even higher. So I like cutting those back. Now Nate is almost 6 feet tall, and you see where it is on him. So we'll cut this one to get it out of the way. And I'm not sure, I think she wants to cut this tree completely down, but I'm not going to just yet. I'm going to speak with her before I do that. What are you doing? Lord have mercy. 19 years old. Yeah. And I know we got to cut the crepe myrtles. I may, depending on how long it takes to do this other stuff, I may do that too. I'm not sure. So anyway, we're going to get set up. We're going to try to get you some footage, guys. I hope you stick around. All right, guys, we're back at the trailer. What we're going to be using today is the stihl. Really, dude? The stihl HL94.
Really, dude?
Butterfingers.
Really, dude?
That wasn't my fault. That was your. That was on you.
Engine. You dropped the motor.
That was on you. I didn't have the motor.
Yeah, you did. I got film with you having your hand on that.
No, you don't. I don't know what you're talking about. Guys, before we even get started, I had to tell you. You see Nate filling the hedge trimmer up again? I can't even talk for laughing. He picked up the hedge trimmer and there was a big thick stream of gas coming out of it. He forgot to put the gas cap on.
I could have sworn I screwed the gas cap back on. No wait, I put it back on that one after I checked if there was gas in that one. No.
Oh my God. Yeah, thank God you don't smoke, because that could have been very dangerous.
Ghost Rider comes back here, someone's dead.
But fortunately, it was nothing but funny. I wish I had caught it on film, guys, because the look on his face was priceless.
I thought it was leaking water or something.
Oh my God, it's air cooled. It's not water cooled.
We've had so much rain lately, though.
Come on, let's get started.
Then I smelled and went, oh.
Come on, let's get started. All right, now that all the hilarity is over. Well, I said it was over.
I could have blown my foot off.
Yeah, you could have. The one thing I have found that I don't like about stihl products is they are very, very, very cold-natured. Oh, come on. Oh, by the way, if anybody has any questions about anything, leave a comment below.
I do. I have one.
Oh God, what?
These pants make me look fat. Oh, you mean about the hedge trimmer? Hey, it ain't right.
I ain't touching that with a 10-foot pole.
It ain't right, but you laughed at it.
Guys, I try to put something in every video, in my content, whatever you want to call it, that will teach you something that maybe you didn't know. The industry rule is you do not trim azaleas after the first frost of the previous year in the fall. Well, that's just not true. If you pick a day like today, it's about 54 degrees right now. The sun's shining bright. Now there's no sun over here, but the temperature is still the same. When the bloom set, the bud set for the spring on these type bushes, especially azaleas, they will reset if they're cut off. When you're trimming a bush like this, you see how long these shoots are? What you want to do, you want to take them down to the main body of the bush. You don't want to cut way down deep into the bush. You want to cut them about right here, maybe just a little bit higher than the body of the bush. That's Nate raking out the debris from the bush I just trimmed. Make sure you rake the stuff off the top too. And
I got it.
And the next time we have a nice warm sunny day like today, the blooms will reset. The ground in the bush knows what to do. If we just get out of its way, it will do what it needs to do. But we will have blooms on this bush in the spring. So I just wanted to point that out, maybe teach somebody something that they didn't know before. I'm gonna take y'all right here. Now you want to talk about a mess? This wax myrtle here used to be out about right here, and you can't see it now. You see that big old root right there? There used to be a holly tree that stood right in there. I planted these azaleas here. She had that holly tree cut down, and there used to be, I believe it was a maple tree right over in there, and then there was another one up there, and then in that one. That's the only one that survived. And that, I don't know if you can tell it or not. Let me zoom in. You see them bare spots right there on the trunk of that tree? Yeah, it got hit by lightning, and it's dying slowly from the top down. But you know, you can't stop Mother Nature, or you can't stop the weather, or whatever you want to call it. Oh, Nate got all those in one load. Good job.
Don't touch me.
There was that hole right there is from another tree that was here years ago. Get that, and then I'll get this.
Ain't nothing like looking at the sky after taking your sunglasses off. Ugh.
No, it's what's that word? Bright, and it'll make you sneeze too if you ain't careful. Alright, we're done with this one. We're heading to the next one. This time of year, there's not a lot to do. The grass is dormant, but there are customers that want you to come regardless, because there's the little nitpicky things that they want you to do. And I say nitpicky, not that they are being nitpicky, but the little small stuff that, you know, a company of my size, I don't have time to do. Even with two men, I don't have time to do in the summertime, springtime, or fall. So this is the best time to do that kind of stuff. Prime example, I have a lady customer that called me this morning, and she usually trims her crepe myrtles herself, but she's getting older in age, and so her brother came down to do it for her. Well, he's not, I think he's a couple of years older than her. He couldn't do it either, so we've got to go over there next week, and we will be doing a video on that, so stay tuned. But we've got to go over there and trim about probably 12 or 15 crepe myrtles. So it's that kind of stuff that keeps me going in the wintertime. There are a lot of guys out there that shut down. I'm not one of them. I can't. I have a family to support. I have a household to keep running. So the bills keep coming, so the wheels and the blades have to keep turning. If they ain't turning, you ain't earning. Ditch is dry. We got to start getting that pine straw in that ditch. Maybe not today, but eventually. All right, guys, we are here. All right, I got the camera on the selfie stick. So let's get out here and see what we got to do. Woo! When the leaves are in the height of falling, you can see that the leaves are gone. A lot of times, them leaves up against the fence, we don't worry about them because we know we've got to get them blown out anyway. That's what we're going to be doing today. And you think, y'all, they bring you out here, they keep you coming just to do little nitpicky stuff like this? Yep, they do. And thank you God, thank you Jesus. But we're going to start. This is the natural flower bed right here, and this is the way it was when I started this job about 7 years ago. But we'll start right in here. Let me get to make sure my finger's in the camera in the shot. We'll start right here, and then we'll go all the way down, and we'll blow this stuff out to where the mower can get to it. And then we'll chop it up, mulch it up, grind it up, whatever you want to call it, into little bitty sheriff meatballs. Guys, he's gonna realize he should have started off down this way. Because all it's gonna do is kick it right back. All it's gonna do is kick it right back to the fence. Oh, I see what he's doing. I taught the boy well. had someone ask me, not on YouTube, but they saw one of my videos, and they asked me, does mulching the leaves up really make that much difference? And I said, absolutely. So I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. You see that area of grass right over in there? Right up in there? Not where the gas tank is, but above the gas tank, over in there. Well, you see that bald spot right there? That's what that area used to look like. The guys that were doing it, and I'm not putting anybody down, I'm not putting anyone down. What I'm saying is different companies have different methods of doing things. They would blow the leaves up in a pile, put them on a tarp, throw them on a trailer and haul them away. If that's the way you want to do it, that's fine. But mulching them up where you can is so much healthier for the ground. And that right there is proof. Because after, I'd say maybe 2.5, maybe 3 years, the grass started creeping, started growing, crawling over. And the reason why is because, number one, it was holding more moisture, and number two, it had more nutrients in it, and the grass was searching for that. And that's why that area is filled in now. You see where Nate's at right now? That's where I'm talking about, this area right in here. All this area here, it was completely bald. There was not a stitch of grass on this area anywhere. Matter of fact, you see where Nate's coming down right there? You'll see the grass line where it has grown to. This area over here is still bald. Now the reason why is because the tree limbs shade this area so much and rob it of moisture. But you look at the grass line right here. This whole area right here looked exactly like that before I started mulching the leaves in. And this grass, this is, I think it's either St. Augustine or Zoysia, I can't remember. I think it's St. Augustine. But it started crawling literally over that way to get to the nutrients and the moisture that was in the ground. And now, everywhere you look, it's a healthy, thick, lush blanket of grass. So that's why we do this, guys. That's why we mulch leaves where we can, instead of picking them up and hauling them away. There's a lot of people out there that say you can actually mulch too much into the grass. Well, March will be starting my 25th year in business. I have till yet to see a situation where mulching is bad. Now I'm just telling the truth. I've been in business almost 25 years, and I have till yet to see a situation where mulching was bad. I'm gonna get those pieces of trash up because I don't want him to grind them up and scatter them everywhere. All right, guys, Nate's down there working. I wanted to show you what it looked like after he got through with this section. There you go. You can't even tell there was a leaf ever here. You mulch it up or mulch it down, grind it up, however you want to say it. You spread it out, you can't even see it. He's still working down here. Let me kind of stroll down here and let you see this side. Well, that's it. I'll show you the finished product when he's done. All right, guys. It's been about 6-7 minutes. You can see he's loading up now. He's gonna go blow around the entryway, but we are done. Now right here, there was a great big behemoth camper part here like there is over there. That's why this grass has receded. I don't know if they'll put it back over here or not. I hope they don't, but you know, if they do, they do. I can't help that. But anyway, that's gonna do it, guys. We'll see you when we get back in the truck. All right, guys. Well, that's gonna do it for this job, this day, and this episode. Like I said, in the wintertime, we kind of just do what needs to be done that we can't do in the summertime. This job here, I mean, my plan is to do what I do every year and take it in stages and work on that fence line, get all the crud cut off of it, so we can have easier access with the mowers in the summertime. But anyway, that's going to do it. I hope you enjoyed it. I know it's just lawn care and bush trimming and stuff like that, but that's what seems to be what most of you want on this channel. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. This is Brian and Nate with Big South Outdoors TV, reminding you to live big, live southern, and live outdoors. Until we meet again, folks, have a good one.